Black, when they say that we do not, first let me tell you about validity first. It has three prongs. They say we need to go no further than the first because this is not a secular law. The first prong of the limit test is that the legislature had a wholly secular purpose. No secular purpose can be squeezed out of this, Your Honor. To say that the legislature finds reliance on Almighty God is essential to security of the Commonwealth. That is a reliance and a belief in a God, Your Honor, is the very essence of religion. If that is not religious, how would it look if it was to be written religious? Of course it's religious, and they have simply gotten away with it and are really just snubbing our Constitution and our precedents. Here's what Mr. Justice Black said. This is U.S. Supreme Court law. This is the law. This is the standard they say that we do not deal with. The establishment of religion clause of the First Amendment means at least this. Neither the state nor the federal government can set up a church. Neither can pass laws which aid one religion, aid all religions, or prefer one religion over another. Neither can force or influence a person to go to or remain away from church against his will, or force him to profess a belief or disbelief in any religion. No person can be punished for entertaining or professing religious beliefs or disbeliefs for church attendance or non-church attendance. No tax in any amount, large or small, can be levied to support any religious activity or institutions, whatever they may be called or whatever form they may adopt or teach or practice religion. Neither a state nor the federal government can openly or secretly participate in the affairs of any religious organization or groups and vice versa. In the words of Thomas Jefferson, the clause against establishment of religion by law was intended to erect, quote, a wall of separation between church and state, end quote. United States Supreme Court, Mr. Justice Black. That's the law, Your Honor, and they're violating it. I'm sorry, I don't want to be here. These plaintiffs don't want to be here, but these plaintiffs want to have a right to live in a state and in a country where it is okay not to believe in God. As Thomas Jefferson put it, it makes no difference whether my neighbor believes in one God, no God, or 20 gods. It neither picks my pocket nor breaks my leg. And the ending of the Declaration of Independence, which is not part of our laws, but was quoted by the Attorney General's office talking about reliance on divine providence, ends in the words, we mutually pledge to each other our lives, our fortunes, and our sacred honor. That's what it's all about, Your Honor. That is what this country and that amendment and our amendment mean. Public funds must be expended to produce and place the required plaque and to fund the publication of the religious mandates. My plaintiffs have stated why they are opposed. By the way, Jefferson saw the writers of the future coming, but so did the drafters of the Kentucky Constitution when, like Jefferson in the articles, Virginia Statute for Religious Freedom said that these rights are forever taken out of the authority of the general government. In Kentucky, in Section 26, the Virginia Statute for Religious Freedom, which was written when Kentucky was still part of Virginia, our legislature says that we declare that everything in this Bill of Rights is accepted out of the general powers of government and shall forever remain inviolate, and all laws contrary thereto or contrary to this Constitution shall be void. The simple truth is that the challenge statutes are contrary to the Constitution. They are a conscious attempt to establish a religion by a religious authority who is quoted in the Chicago Tribune and other places. We've spent these sites in our motion, our memorandum, that we need to have God. He really believes, and it's to his credit, I suppose, that he believes in the Great Commission, go thou therefore into all the world and preach the gospel of every creature. That's fine, that's his prerogative, but that is why our Constitution factor that out. Our Constitution is deliberately a godless document. God does not appear in it anywhere. It is true. It does in the preamble of the Constitution of Kentucky, but Article 6 sort of takes care of that. It says the Constitution and laws of the United States, that anything contrary to the Constitution of the United States notwithstanding shall be void. What part of no don't they understand? Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion. Article 6 of the Constitution goes on to say there shall be no religious test for any office under this Constitution. The courts have ruled on this, Your Honor. A belief in and a reliance upon a God is the very essence of religion. And when our legislature says that we must have a reliance on Almighty God, they are not hearkening to ceremonial deism or some motto like God we trust or something of that sort, as objectionable as that may be to atheists. They are going far beyond that. They are saying that this is a true finding. There is a God. This God can protect us. If he doesn't, we're in trouble and we must acknowledge it. Other states don't have that and have not been invaded so far as I know. In McCreary County versus American Civil Liberties Union, that's 2005, that went against Kentucky too for similar behavior. The court said manifesting a purpose to favor one faith over another or adherence to religion generally clashes with the understanding reached after decades of religious war that liberty and social stability demand a religious tolerance that respects the religious view of all citizens. These are citizens, Your Honor, whose religious views are not being respected by this legislation. By showing a purpose to favor religion, the government sends the message to non-adherents that they are outsiders, not full members of the political community, and an accompanying message to adherents that they are insiders, favored members. That's what they're doing here. They're saying it is okay if you're with us, but it's not okay to be an atheist. It is not okay to believe and not believe in God. We ask, Your Honor, to declare these statutes, only this language unconstitutional. The Homeland Security Bill is necessary and important, but do not hamstring it in the loyalty of our citizens with this unconstitutional verbiage. Thank you.